Have you noticed something strange? Flights are full, every seat is taken, airports are packed, and yet airfares keep going up. So if airlines are selling almost every seat, why are tickets still so expensive? Today, let's break this myth simply and honestly. Most people think airline pricing works like this. More passengers is equal to more profit is equal to cheaper tickets. But aviation doesn't work that way. Airlines can have full flights and still struggle to make money, and the reason your ticket feels expensive has less to do with demand and more to do with costs you never see. Let's break it down. Part 1. Full planes don't mean cheap flights. Let's start with load factor, which is the percentage of seats filled. In India, airlines are flying with load factors above 85 to 90%. That sounds great, but here's the catch. Not all seats are sold at the same price. Some passengers book early and pay less, others book late and they pay much more. Airlines use pricing systems that constantly adjust fares to maximize revenue and not occupancy. So even when planes are full, airlines raise prices because they can, not because they're greedy, but because their costs demand it. Part 2. Airport costs are silently eating your ticket price. Now let's talk about airports. Most big Indian airports are privately run, and private airports charge airlines for almost everything, including landing, parking, passenger fees, terminal usage. These charges don't change if the ticket is cheap or expensive. So when airport fees goes up, airlines pass that cost to passengers. That 500 to 800 rupee jump in fares, a big chunk of it never goes to the airline, it goes to the airport. Part 3. Fuel and taxes. Aviation turbine fuel is one of the largest costs for airlines. In India, it can make up 30 to 40% of operating costs. And unlike other countries, ATF in India is heavily taxed by states. So when fuel prices rise, airlines don't have a choice. They either raise fares, they cut routes, or they bleed money. Most choose higher fares because survival comes first. Part 4. Why airlines can't just absorb the cost. People often say airlines should absorb the cost, but airlines don't sell products, they sell capacity. Once a flight departs, every empty seat is lost revenue forever. So airlines price tickets carefully to cover fuel, airports, crew, maintenance, and aircraft leases. That's why fares feel high even when planes look full. It's not about demand, it's about thin margins. So what should passengers like you and me do? Book early when possible, avoid peak travel days, and be flexible with timings because cheap flying isn't gone, it's just harder to find. So the next time you see a full flight and an expensive ticket, remember you are paying for far more than just a seat. If this helped you understand airfares better, hit like, share and subscribe, and tell me in the comments, do you think flying in India is still affordable? I'll see you in the next one.